in this session, I'm going to be covering the scenario number 1. It says, do not allow a user to save case record if any of these fields are blank. So I need to make sure users or agents enter values for this reason field, for this type field, subject field, and description. If any of those are blank when the record is being created or updated, then the error should be thrown. All right. So in this scenario, this is the scenario you have to discuss or think about whether you have to use and or. I'm going to have to use or function here because why? Because I'm saying if this is blank or this is blank or this is blank or this is blank, throw an error. As long as there is one field that's empty, the error should be thrown. And then for that scenario, we have to use the or function. So we will navigate to Object Manager. From there, we'll go to case, validation rules. We don't have any. I'm going to create a new one. And so I'll just say, or what are the field names? These are our fields. And we'll come back here. We'll say these fields. Reason, type, subject, description required. And now build our function. So I'm going to go with this or function. We will not use that operator. We'll use or function. Let's click, go to a new space, new line, and bring this parenthesis down and start building our function. Logical one expression, this will be replaced with the field name. And how do we check if field is empty? For that, we have this is blank. Is blank. Okay. Just copy that. Make sure you keep that comma over there and place it here. Okay. And how many fields we're checking? We're checking 1, 2, 3, 4 fields. So make sure you enter that 4 times. Okay, delete these. That's 2. This is 3. This is 4. And after the last one, we don't need a comma, right? We don't need this last comma. Delete that. Also delete this one. And then start filling this in. This expression will be replaced with the first field, which is the reason, case reason. Case reason. All right, so we have to find that field. Case reason. Case reason. So enter that. So this is a pick list field. Okay. I already see a problem that we're going to be running into, but I will fix that. And then this expression needs to be replaced with type field. Okay. Then go find the type. This is also pick list field. The way how we check if a pick list field is empty is a little bit different. So we will apply that. So this is blank field. Let's enter. What are we checking? We're checking the subject. Okay, subject. Subject is not a pick list field. It's a text field. So the is blank will work for it. Then we're also checking the description. Okay, let's enter the description field name. Description. Okay, that's also long text. All right, now you might think that, okay, we're done building this expression. If you check syntax, you will see this error. Field reason, this reason field, basically this field, is a pick list field. Pick list fields are only supported in certain functions, okay? Now, the way how we check if a pick list field is empty is a little bit different, okay? So for that, we have special function over here that's called isPickVal. is pickval, enter it here, and this is how we check it. This, I can modify this to check if the pick list value is empty. And how do we do that? Here, in place of this pick list field, we will copy paste this reason because that's our pick list field. And this text literal, it's telling us what is the value that you're expecting. This reason field can have different values, but I'm going to say check if this reason is empty, if this reason pick list field is blank. Okay, for that, I'm just going to give this double quotations and nothing in it. What this will do is pickval function will check this field to see if it is empty. And instead of using is blank, I'll have to use this one. Let's copy and paste that here. Similarly, I have to do this for this type field because this type field also was a pick list field. Now, if I do error syntax check again, now it's complaining about the type field because the type is also a pick list field. Let's fix that. So instead of this reason, I will copy paste this type. I'm checking if the type pick list is empty. Cut that and paste it here. We have to make sure it has a comma at the end. And also let's get rid of this extra I in the front. Check the syntax. No errors. Now let's read this. This is a special way how you check if the pick list reason field is empty. This is one way to check it, okay? And here we're checking if the pick list type field is empty. We're checking if this is empty and if this is empty. As long as any one of them is empty, the error will be thrown. And that's how we are requiring the agents or users to enter value in each field, okay? Reason, this is going to be my error message. Reason, type, subject, and description or description cannot be blank. All the fields must have a value. That's my error message. It will display on top of page. Click save. Then go to case record and check that. Case. So open this case and details. So we had required the reason. Where is that reason field? Let me go ahead and save this. Okay, error popped up. Why? Let's check the reason field. Reason field has a value, okay? And as you can see, it's a pick list field, right? That's why we have to use that is pickval function. Type, where is the type field? Type field. Case type here. This one has a value. That's good. Subject. Subject, let's check subject. Subject has a value too, but the description doesn't have. Let me populate value into that description. You see, it was complaining because all the other three fields had a value, but the description did it. And that was enough for a validation rule to complain and throw that error message. Also, let's say I don't have anything in this type field. Okay, select none and try to save. Same error gets thrown. Let's say you have value in here, but not in here. And then save again, same error gets thrown. Right, so that's why we use that OR function, because we want to make sure all four fields have values in them. And that's why we use that OR function.